Hi. Hi, Derek.
Hi, Ivy. How are you doing?
I'm
Cheers. Today's
cheers.
video is brought to you by Bell's official hazy IPA.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
I like it.
not so bad. Um, so I wanted to make this quick impromptu video. Obviously, we didn't make a uh, script. Did you make a script for today?
I totally made a script and I memorized it. And I know
Okay.
exactly what you're going to say. So I'm like
Well, you
special.
didn't show me the thing.
Just kidding.
So last month, or I don't know if anybody even noticed. I'm sure they didn't because my YouTube status is like hard.
Get with
Yeah.
it.
But I figured I should address it because I did publicly say in the newsletter and stuff that over January I had this plan, which was I was going to kind of publicly overhaul the visual side, the front end of the Perpetual Education website.
I remember you saying that, but I kind of don't understand why. Like, I like the way it is now.
Yeah, most people like the way it is now, according to our sign
Yeah.
up and stuff like that. But I thought it would be fun. There's some things I wanted to do. For example, stylus has gone out of style. You know,
Oh.
maybe not the best bet for me to start the project using a preprocessor for CSS that was kind of dying anyways. But I'm a little stubborn. But I always thought it would be fun to show what happens if you get your whole project steeped in this preprocessor or whatever TypeScript or something that then you wish you hadn't done. And I thought it would be really
Yeah.
fun to show, how do you go back in? How do you break it down? Do you do it component by
That
component?
probably happens so often too, as fast as technology changes.
Yeah, and I don't think if as long as you're picking things wisely, I don't think it changes that fast. But we had a lot of really exciting things happen in CSS and CSS custom properties and prefers dark mode native in everything now. There's a lot of cool stuff. But anyway, I didn't do it. I didn't have time.
I think it's okay.
We have all these students, and we've been doing all this fun stuff. They've had more engagement than ever. We've just yesterday I was just on the computer with everybody for like the whole day. We just made Brian draw this whole lion just in front of us with a pen tool for like 2 hours. It was lots of fun stuff is happening. So I thought that would be. We can still do that, and but I thought that would be a fun marketing thing. But then we kind of started talking about this other.
We stumbled
thing.
on a gold mine of an idea.
Hold on, don't tell them that. The
No.
internet hates when you make money unless it's all of the companies that they buy all their things from, like Nike and Google and stuff.
Oh, right. And I guess gold mine's the wrong
There's
word.
no gold. Okay.
I just mean that it's
Maybe.
fun and exciting for
Yeah,
us to do.
yeah.
That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
It's a gold mine
I
of.
mean, we won't make any money at all, actually, off this project. So it's not full
Yes,
of gold.
This
So
is
let's.
like anti-money making.
Yeah, so
Actually.
this is more just fun project.
So we're tentatively calling this new idea. What are you calling it?
I'm calling it 100 for 100 Survivor Edition.
That's funny. 100. It's kind of like this guy, Leon, who's been doing this hashtag 100 devs. Are you trying to encroach on his thing?
Shoot, I didn't know that existed. I don't mean to.
Okay.
And it's just the amount of students that we would like to engage with. 100
I mean, I think
students.
100 is interesting. Since you don't know about Leon, he's trying to train 100 devs, which is,
Oh,
great,
shoot, I am
great
stealing
thing.
his thing.
But we're not really doing that. We're starting with 100.
Oh,
I like the number 100, but technically,
Well,
I think
that's-
we're scared. That might be too high. We might do 50.
right. Well, say what it is.
We probably
first.
just sound crazy. So the
Yeah.
idea is that it is going to be like Survivor, but not really. So our goal is to get 100 students to do the beta testing for the new alternate version of the course. So if you don't know who we are, I'm Derek. That's Ivy.
Ivy.
We run this school called Perpetual Education, and currently it's like more of a personal one-on-one sort of mentorship program where I talk to the students a lot, but not everybody has the time to do that, the mentality to do that, or the money to do that. And so we've sort of created this longer alternate version that people can have, and we think it's going to be awesome. But
Yeah.
I still think the mentorship with me is a better option, honestly. But if you can't do that, this is going to be really awesome. But we have to test it.
Right.
If
right.
we're like a lean design team, if we don't test our design, we would be
we need
complete
user
liars.
Testers.
So
we need at least 100.
This is the trick. We're gonna just get a huge group of people, way bigger than normally we do with the mentorship, and we're going to watch them self-select out of the program. So this is for a few reasons. One, first of all, we get to have the beta testing. Two, all these people get the chance to have a free education because that's what everybody says.
Everyone wants
what
something for free.
They want, right? So there will be a little sign up fee to pay for some of the Slack channels and stuff.
100 for $100. That's I know it's a dumb name.
What a slogan! 100 for $100.
So I'm not the greatest at making names.
So this for one thing, we need to do the beta test. I mean we need to get a bunch of people to come check out our new curriculum, or our alternate version of the curriculum.
Alternate version.
Two, I think it'll be a fun and interesting marketing campaign since we are doing everything super grassroots. We're not putting $20,000 or $30 million or whatever into all of these Facebook streams and stuff. We're trying to do everything, keep the money as close to the student and school as possible.
Right.
So this way, the marketing is the students talking about it. And so the other part is the students aren't paying for it with money, but they're kind of paying for it with your souls.
He's joking. With your time.
No, with your time. But also, part of the thing is you have to apply, and part of the thing, they're going to have to sign a contract and stuff. That's why it's going to take a while. But you're going to be kind of publicly held accountable. So if you go into the course, you're going to have to say who you are. I mean, there's going to be a whole thing. Well, we're just trying to kind of leak a little bit of the preview of the reveal here.
We have a lot of fun surprises.
There's a lot of fun stuff. It's going to be really fun. And, but what it's also going to do is reveal some of the truths about these boot camps, because they don't tell you this in their numbers. And this is even true with regular schools. But really, like 9 out of 10 people, for whatever reason, don't make it through to the end.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have an accurate number. We're kind of being exaggerators, but it's pretty high that don't make it.
It's pretty high in general.
They quit.
With all the schools. They quit. They have life stuff. The school might be a bad fit. There's so many things. Sometimes people just sitting in front of a computer on Zoom for 8 hours isn't your style of learning. Sometimes just reading stuff
I wonder why.
Isn't your style of learning. So I think this would be interesting. It's going to, it's going to be a challenge for the students. It might exercise some people's egos a bit. But what you'll see is what happens, right? Maybe all 100 students will go through the program, finish the program, and become
that would be so cool.
Designers. That would be the ideal situation.
So yeah,
we're actually going to be fighting for that.
Yeah, we want more survivors.
Yeah.
We're not trying to narrow it down to
is
one.
Not to have it go down to one survivor, okay? We want as many people to survive as possible, but we want to be realistic. We want to show what actually happens, and we'll have a leaderboard and everything, and we'll show you when somebody doesn't do their work on time, or if somebody has a life issue. We won't get too personal, but
if someone's not forcing repetition, then they're not learning, and then they're getting left behind. Like they'll be.
Yeah, so there'll be rules. If you don't do your work, you're going to be out. But other times, maybe people will vote each other off and things. We'll see what happens. We're not going to be exploiting that. If you do a good job in the course, you'll make it through the course, and you'll get all our support and everything. Okay, well, this got pretty long. What did we did write this note? This wasn't a script, but we did make this note.
And we talked about all of our talking points.
They are going to be. It's going to help us do a little marketing for fun. It'll be playful.
This is a way more fun marketing way to go.
What?
Than just paying Facebook.
Yeah.
We get to engage with lots of people.
Everyone we ever found from our little tiny bit of Facebook and YouTube or whatever ads didn't work out. So it really has to do with where your brain is at. The people from Reddit that seem to be able to.
They get through.
Discern if they're the right sort of people. Yeah. So we're I don't know. That's it.
I think that's it. It's more about we're just teasing you to find out more later. We'll have more details really soon. I know.
Well, I'm just excited to tell people about it now because you are going to have to sign up. So the whole sign up process is what we're doing instead of the other thing, but we'll do that later. So you're going to have to sign up. You're going to have a video. You're going to have 2 champions, whether that's a parent or a friend.
So someone who cares about your journey, who's willing to stand up for you and is willing to talk to us if they fall behind.
Yep.
That's your champion.
So you're going to have that. You're going to have to fill out some stuff. We don't really care what skin color you are or your sexual preferences, but you can tell us about your pronouns and things like that. It's just a whole little list of things that we're going to go through, and we just have to figure out a few things legally and then we're going to tell you about it, and we're going to have a whole new little landing page website for it that's going to be exciting, I think. Always. Fingers crossed, because it's a few things have to fall into place for it to work. So that's it.
That's it.
What do you have to say about that, right? Everyone on the internet, on Reddit, it's like, we shouldn't have to pay for school. We shouldn't have to do this.
Guess what? Sign up for this. You won't have to.
That's one thing you could try, but you're going to be on the line. You're going to have to publicly admit your successes and failures as part of the process.
It'll be so fun.
Yeah. And, most people fail, so you wouldn't have to feel bad if that was you too.
Yeah. All right, well, let's say goodbye.
Yeah. You could leave a comment about that below, I guess, because I'm going to put this on YouTube this time.
Okay, perfect.
But we don't have, the website's not ready yet. It's probably going to live at dftw.dev.
Fun. Okay.
I think, or maybe /survivor. What do you think we should call it? Is survivor a bad name?
It's probably a legal issue, but we should keep it for now.
Yeah, well, survivors, because lots of you are going to survive, and you're not just going to survive.
Okay, that's
you're
true.
going to make it to the end, and you're going to become amazing designers.
Yeah, they can't get mad about survivors.
No,
I think you're right.
And I think it'll be fun. Well, it'll be kind of like an adventure with the branding and everything, and lots of cool stuff. Okay, that's the press release.
The press release.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bells did not pay us for this sponsorship. But
unfortunately.
Pretty good.
But it's
All
good.
Right, bye.
Same job, same time, same lunch, same line. Arby's is different. Same meal, same place, same deal, same taste. Different.
Here's a whole lot of different. 5 Arby's regular roast beef sandwiches, only $5. That's 5 sandwiches piled high with our famous lean, fresh sliced roast beef, only $5 for a limited time. Or
same food, but Arby's.